fungus.
Yes. Hello. Yes. Welcome to
Hello.
Retroverse corruption game. We're back. A little late. And by we I mean me, was having technical difficulties with the computer. But we're here. Hopefully we'll have a good time. Anyone have any pre-game announcements that need to be made? Good announcements. Good announcements.
Rusty broomstick. That's pretty much it.
Okay. I believe we left off with. Oh man, that's amazing. Anyway, we left off with all of you going to Luxor Prime to rescue someone who needs rescuing from the vile vaccine people.
I believe that is correct, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. As you're forming and the missing person from last week walks in, it's like, hey guys, here you are. Oh, wait, we're on a mission. Shit. Mm-hmm. So.
It's like you were here the whole time.
I know. So you didn't miss the amazing squirrel escapades.
It was pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm looking at some monsters and the ones I haven't seen before, and I'm just like, the heck is that thing? Yes.
That is a mood.
Holy shit! I'm sending that up to you. Man, look at that hit points. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were looking at pictures, and I was going to be like, Grook's like, oh, sorry, I threw up over there, and he cleans it up.
Yeah. So so you guys walk through the gateway that the gentleman formed, which on hindsight does look an awful lot like the slinging rings from Doctor Strange. Yeah, that was not on purpose. So you guys walk through and you're in Luxor Prime, which is it's pretty warm around here. You guys go from relatively cool city to a pretty warm deserty area. So if you guys were wearing many layers of clothing, you'll probably be regretting that now. But it is a dry heat.
I'm fine.
I believe I wild shaped into a camel before we went through, so I am perfectly fine.
I'm wearing a schoolgirl uniform. Those are fine.
Yeah. Just don't let me near any wild brush, and I think we'll be fine.
So, only person in the party, I think there's only one person who's like, damn, no surfing. But...
Well, I mean, I can surf down a sand dune if I try hard enough.
I can glass it for you, make it a slide.
Yeah, that'll work.
God, imagine the shards of falling on that glass.
That would be his problem, not mine.
All right, so
a very big one.
Goes the camel.
Do camels spit?
Yeah.
All right.
Camels are very ornery animals. Not as bad as llamas, but they're pretty bad. Because llamas go after your hoo-has, because that's apparently what they do.
They do.
Yeah. Not like those beautiful alpacas. What a nice animal, the alpaca.
So where did we land? Are we in the desert or inside one of the cities?
You are kind of like almost like a vestibule kind of thing, or a the entrance to a place. So behind you would be a door, but it's actually wide open because they just allow the breeze to come through in this little section you're in.
The foyer?
And that might be it, yeah.
The chamber?
Yeah, those words work too. Remember, spelling bee at the end of the session. Okay. So
are there any people around? Anybody see us appear out of the midair?
As you walk through, you see a creature basically standing there, and it looks aggressive and not too friendly. Apparently, being corrupt is something that sets off security.
Wait, are we sure that's not just Gurk?
No, it looks a little bit meaner. Let me see if I can get a picture of it for you guys. It's a creature that some of you might have seen, but never in D&D. Okay, this is gonna be weird because it's on my other computer. So.
Oh, neato.
You okay, Grucker? Oh, you're eating. Okay, so initiative time.
Camels don't care.
Oh, hey. I get to roll this at
Oh.
advantage because I have a feat now.
Camels really don't care with this initiative roll.
I mean, I think you had feet before. That's how you got here, isn't it?
I have better feet now.
Sorry, I forgot my dice.
Nah, you don't need this.
Yeah.
I just used the Octung Cthulhu slash 2d20 dice.
Just take a natural one every time.
Well, if you use those dice, that's a good thing. That's a crit success.
Camels are large size, so I just realized that. I don't know why I thought they were smaller. I'm dumb.
I got a 21.
One more.
Let's see.
19 for Demona.
I also got a 21.
Tomo, Solitude. Which one has higher dexterity?
The bonus or the score?
Bonus.
I have a +4.
You're first then. I got a +2.
Hooray!
Okay, Onyx.
7.
Cyberus.
12.
And Camel.
Wow, you guys got really good initiatives. 0.
You go next round. Okay.
I rolled nat 1 and I have -1, so 0.
Oh,
It was impressive.
The camel rolled so low he went first and he just spit.
Time.
Okay.
Wish we were playing 2E.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, this large creature, it is large, basically is there, looks like it's probably guarding the place from people entering that aren't supposed to be entering. So the first person is Tomo.
cool. Well, I guess if it's guarding it, we don't really have a choice but to attack it. So I guess I'll just try and punch it with my crazy elemental punches because I can do that.
Are you within range?
I don't know, but I'll move to within range.
Touche.
Okay, and then with that feat, I get +1 attack if I'm the first attack in a round. Cool. Okay, so that is a 20, non-crit.
20, that does hit.
Okay.
I like to think with the feat extreme speed, if you actually do get first in the initiative, on the very first round, it should be the announcer just goes like extreme speed. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Just some nerd comes up and complains about how +5 priority is bullshit.
There's just a random guitar riff after that. Just yeah.
All right, so that's 5 points of damage.
All right. So, oh yeah, I'm so used to everyone having so many things. You guys are like only level 4. Solitude.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna fling my deadly accessory at it. Yeah, I assume that's gonna miss. It's a 4 on the die, so
Unless you got a +11, it's going to miss.
yeah, no, it's a 12. So
Yeah. So you throw your accessory and it creature's like, ha!
ting, ting, ting.
Demona's turn.
Okay, how far out is it?
Well, approximately 30 feet because you guys, one of you managed to make it up and around to it.
Ah, right. Okay. You know what? Just to start off everything right, I'm going to just do a normal firebolt.
All right.
That was a good look. Totally means it's fine.
All right. Let me see here. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Whew. Let's see. 1d10 of damage. Where's my d10? There's my d10. And an 8 it is.
All right.
Would it be flammable by chance?
Oh, not really.
Crap.
I actually should
A
have.
little
I should
too,
have.
What were you gonna say, Tomo?
Oh, sorry. I should have asked. Does the fact that I was doing necrotic damage make any difference?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, it does extra damage, so he's not immune or resistant to it. Its turn, and unfortunately, there's only one of you in melee. Oh, but it does have reach.
Oh shit, that me.
No. Okay, I'm just reading the rules for it because, like I said, I haven't used it before. So. Roll, Kevin. Roll.
Here comes the death.
Does 14 hit Tomo?
No.
Oh, good. First attack missed. Second attack. Does an 18 hit Tomo?
Yes.
All right. You need to make a con save as it hits you with the tail.
I don't want to do that, but okay. That's a 13.
I don't like the sound of that. What kind of tail?
All right.
What,
You fail.
I'm sorry.
It's
What?
a scorpion-looking tail.
Oh, I thought it was like a saber-tooth tiger or something.
It is, but it has a scorpion tail.
Oh, I know what this is out of character. We're dead.
Yeah.
Great.
It does a grand total of 11 piercing and then
Ow.
24 poison damage to you.
Ow.
Wow.
I'm sorry. 11 piercing and 24 poison.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unconscious.
After this, I will tell you who.
Now time for our favorite TV show. How much damage? Well, it looks like Tomo's down, folks. End of the show.
Kev forgot he's
Cyberus
not
is
playing
dead.
our game with 2E.
I didn't hear a part of it. You were finger slipping.
I think we've never taken that much damage in 2E either, so...
You might kill Cat's character there, though.
Okay,
It's
I
the
messed
send-off
up.
She would have wanted.
I missed the note. I'm done.
That's the
Cyberus'
best send-off
turn.
Tomo could have hoped for.
All right.
I saw the creature just miss with a bite and then just go, and your friend goes, "Oh shit!"
I'm going to put Shield of Faith on myself and then run up and attack it.
All right.
Hits Tom and she goes, "How does
15?
this shit keep happening?"
15, does that hit?
That hits
All right.
on the dot. Its armor class is 15.
And I'm going to use a refrag strike as well for some extra damage. Uh, 14 damage.
All right.
I just realized what this is, and I'm a camel.
Onyx's turn.
Okay, not one to be shown up by an unconscious Tomo and a dog person. Onyx is gonna Barbarian Rage and then just charge in. Short sword in hand. And obviously attack it. 19 hits. Six damage. I rolled minimum.
That's pretty good for minimum.
Rock. Rock the camel has how many humps now?
Well, soon to be 0 when this thing hits me once. Well, Grog's gonna be stupid, and just because we're supposed to, you know, try to keep each other alive, so that way we can keep ourselves alive in a way. Power in numbers, I guess, in Grog's mind. So the camel will foolishly charge in with his 50-foot movement speed over to Tomo and try to pick up Tomo. You know, maybe lower his head and Tomo's corpse just kind of slides onto the hump. Maybe. Like, could I use that as my action?
Now, are you 1 hump or 2?
You know what? I'm gonna roll d4 for that. Odds 1, evens 2. 1. There is a single hump.
All right. So I will allow you to pick up Tomo, and he just kind of like rolls onto like that area between the hump and your neck. So it's just like.
Okay, so that was 30.
Yeah.
You said it was 30 feet, correct? Since we were one
Correct.
move. I still have 20-foot movement, so I move 20 feet away with Tomo's dying body with a possible giant hole through the chest.
All right. Back to the top.
Oh,
That's it.
I got a 9.
Whoops.
That's a fail.
Oh, what? How did that go again? Okay.
Solitude.
Okay. Super quick.
Okay,
Sounds a bit more-
so I guess I should probably be nice, and I'm assuming Gurk walked back over like to me, or
He's probably
away
about
from
10
me.
feet.
We could say the camel charged forward and then just like head plowed underneath Tomo and then back up and then went 90 degrees to our right from where we were facing.
all right. Well, I'll move to Tomo and use Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you.
Still got a gaping hole in your chest, mate.
It's fine.
You get 10 HP.
Hooray! Thank you.
You're no longer dead. No problem.
You're only mostly dead.
Now watch me charge in on the next turn like an idiot.
Psst.
Demona's turn.
You should stay in the camel's back. I have movement 50.
Don't worry, I have a plan otherwise. I have Cure/Cost Cuts just in case.
And seeing the mess of blood and gore at Demona's feet, she's going to take her full movement back to get the hell away from that. So a full 30 feet, 10 feet past Gurk and Tomo. And I'm going to stop screwing around and cast Scorching Ray and have all 3 of them hit the target.
Right. So all 3 try to hit Rock. Okay.
If that's a dex save, I just fail.
No,
Yeah, it's attack roll against
the creature. Yeah.
Oh, then I would also fail. Just so you guys know, a camel has a 9 armor class and 8 dex.
Okay.
I'm
But
surprised.
Okay, I'm just going to roll 3 d20s for this one just to make it simpler. Holy. So, let's see. What's my.
3 not ones.
No.
Critical.
You cross the beams.
No, I get a +5 for my. Okay, let me double check this. My spell attack is +5, correct? Not the damage, the attack roll.
The attack roll is your proficiency modifier plus whatever ability score you're using for casting. Since you're a
Okay.
wizard, that's your intelligence modifier.
Okay, then the first one is a 16 on the die, so 21 to hit.
definitely hits.
The second one is an 18 on the die.
Definitely hits.
The third one is a nat 20.
That might
Nice.
miss. Let me double check that. No, that hits.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a second edition Trask. I think you're fine.
Yeah, you think I'm fine. Okay, so all three 2d6. And we're not doing the critical chart, correct? It's just double damage for that one shot?
No, crits are the chart. Pull
Oh.
the chart. Pull the chart.
We are using the chart in Retroverse? Okay.
I thought we were.
Okay. You're in the
We have.
universe. All right, roll D100.
We
Demona.
have been using that, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. My brain is so fried with everything going on with like 500 games. I'm just like, wait.
No, I'm with you there. I'm like, did we use it? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's because this is Retroverse, so we're just like, let's just screw around and have fun with that.
But
More chaos, always fun.
what did Demona get on a D100?
92.
Ooh, that's really good. High numbers are always really good on crits.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay, so your attack was made with a spell or magic weapon.
Yes.
A shockwave is released from your attack. Creatures within 10 feet of the target, luckily no one's around the target, will succeed
next
a
to you.
strength saving throw.
There are people around it. They went into melee.
Okay.
Onyx and Cyberus
Okay.
are both on it.
Everyone, I guess I'm DMC for just a moment, just because of this chart. Everyone within 10 feet of this creature needs a strength saving throw.
Sorry, guys. I think I may have hit it too hard.
Yeah, you hit it so hard it kind of exploded a little bit.
That's Demona for you.
22. I think I pass. Actually, 23.
I'd hope so. At level 4, I'd hope that passes.
I got an 8.
Okay, anyone who got under 15 is prone. That's it, no damage. You just fall prone.
I fall down at every fight we have.
Sorry.
Really falling for combat, are you?
And correct me if I'm wrong, Universe, one of those attacks is doubled because of the crit, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do you want to specify which one, or is it just whichever one is
Well, it's Scorching Ray, so it's normally
three
2D.
different attacks?
Yeah, so it's 2d6 normally per attack, so you just wrote 86, correct?
So it's a fireball, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Correct. Okay.
That's
So-
what happened. It just turned into, all three hit and they turned into a fireball.
That's why it hit you guys.
Shit, I got to do that more often.
You gotta do that every time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's start this off. So, Scotty, do you mind keeping count for me?
Sure.
7, 6, and a 5.
Okay.
7, 5, 7.
Okay. 2 more.
Jesus. Lucky number 7 and a 4.
Okay, that is a total of 48 fire damage.
Man.
Nice. It lets out a roar as it is angry.
Wow. Okay. Holy crap. The camel poops a little.
Well, as it stands there, it sees the 2 people in melee, one prone and one standing. So it's attacking one of each. A bite upon Cyberus. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Oh, nice. And then it tries to claw Onyx. 22 hits. So that is 13 slashing damage on Onyx. 13 slashing.
I'm raging, so I'm taking 7 or 6.
6. You round down. Cyberus' turn as... Oh, wait, it had advantage on you. Sorry. You were prone. Rolled lower, so you're fine.
That's good. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna attack it. Actually, first I'm gonna activate my extra arms and attack with my sword and my great axe.
1 sword and a great axe.
That's right.
Nice.
So the sword, 22 for the sword. And 13 for the Great Axe.
The Great Axe misses.
Yeah. I'm going to add Revving Smite to that. That's not very good. 6 damage.
Okay. Onyx's turn.
I couldn't hear you there. I don't know why.
Oh.
You unmuted Onyx, but I didn't hear you. Did anyone else?
Really? Okay, that's weird.
Oh,
Anyway,
I
attacked with
heard
my
her.
longsword and I missed
Okay.
because I rolled a 9. But I'm using Flurry of Blows. $15 and 22.
Both those hit.
That's 8 on the one and 9 on the other.
Mhm.
And next thing I'm doing is I'm backing off about 30 feet. Let's make it 40. 40
Okay.
feet. It cannot make an opportunity attack because of Flurry of Blows and my subclass. I get the disengage action.
Good to know. Camel turn.
oh, yeah, right. Looks back at Tomo in camel form.
Spits in your face.
Suddenly is not camel form anymore. So you kind of fall to the ground.
Ow. Okay.
And Gurk just pokes you with one of his weird frog fingers, and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, don't mention it. Really, don't mention it. I rolled minimum.
Oh, okay.
So you heal 5.
I'll take it.
And I
5
guess
more HP than you had before.
Yeah, anything is better than 0.
Yeah. I guess that's Gruk's turn.
Gaping wound is slowly closing.
Yeah.
So
You're doing
back,
your own very slow-mo Wolverine impression.
so back up to Tomo. You're fresh and ready and
Okay. Well,
You're not
I-
holy anymore.
I'm not completely holy anymore. Well, I guess I'm a little upset, so I'm gonna try and hit it with a signature move.
Oh.
Argue you even more holy there right now.
So,
Are you a paladin?
that is a. Do we, with the signature moves, because it's a physical attack, do I also get the proficiency for that?
What is your signature move?
I have it written down, but I know I copied everything from the book because I'm an idiot. So, it's Cosmic Kick of Justice
Ooh, okay.
because I rolled really well.
What does it say? Is a kick attack? I'm assuming is like a normal melee attack.
Yeah.
I
Then
think I used to always add it with our version of it.
you add your proficiency to it. You should.
Okay.
I mean, it's your own unique move. Of course, you're proficient with it.
Okay.
Or
Then I got a 24.
that hits him.
Okay, now I gotta find 3d12s.
Bunch of action lines appear, and just like in red Japanese kanji, it just shows the name of your move.
Do you yell it out when you attack?
Of course I do.
That's how it gets extra power.
Your
Yeah,
theme,
what?
your theme
Everyone
song
has that.
plays. Because you're Eternal Ray.
Yeah, so it's sad.
Taps works.
Oh, that's very
It
good.
has to be goth, otherwise it doesn't fit.
That's 28 points of necrotic.
All right.
Plus, wait, hold on. Actually, let me check one thing because I remember there being a weird thing about mine. Or I remember reading it. Where is justice?
That's a question many people have asked.
Okay, yeah. It has to pass a con saving throw.
Gone.
Or
But I have no idea what it's going against.
it's your whatever your normal DC is for your moves. It's earlier in the class.
Oh.
I believe it's charisma based. So
Yeah, that makes
8
sense.
plus proficiency plus charisma mod.
8 plus proficiency plus charisma. So that would be a 13 then.
It failed.
It failed? Cool. Then it takes another 2d12 of damage. Of radiant damage.
So radiant
Right.
cancels out necrotic.
Yeah, that's where it gets weird because I get I have double necrotic power because I'm an eternal rye, but then I also do radiant damage.
You're like an angel of death where you get necrotic and radiant.
I like that. So that's 16 points of radiant damage.
No, this is way more balanced than what Kevin did.
That is very true.
It dies.
Nice.
I
So
like that.
for those at home and everything, this was the Manticore Heart Piercer from Plane Shifted Amakohet. Yeah. CR5, 136 HP, movement of 50, armor class 15, and it's got a sting that's +7 with a 10-foot reach and deals that kind of damage on average.
It can shoot them too, can't it? Those
Not
spikes.
this one.
Okay.
This
It's
is
regular Manticores.
Yeah.
Gurk starts to eat it. Wait, no, it's large size, right?
Yes, it is large.
Damn it. Never mind.
You could chop it up first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
It's still food.
I can cook it.
That works. I'm looking around. What else is around here? Is it just us and this dead manticore creature?
Yeah, are there any alarms going off?
Well, as you guys are looking around after finding this, you do notice a handful of people like looking around the corner, like, oh, and start running because, well, they just saw a group of 6 people just come in and kill the security guard, essentially.
Gag the security guard. And now they're talking about eating them.
Yeah.
So much for stealth.
We got to get rid of the evidence.
Gurk probably gets like
mean-
one paw in his mouth, and that's when he realizes it's too big. He can't eat it whole, so he's just.
I mean, did anyone think our stealth would work at all?
Wait, do we use in stealth?
I thought we'd have to mess up first and it would happen immediately, but not this immediately.
I mean, I expected this immediately. We have 2 magical. We have a magical girl and Tomo. So
And we're all pretty obviously corrupted. I think we wouldn't last long.
Stealth? I brought breach charge.
Gurk takes his knife and he's starting to cut off the charred. He's cutting off the charred parts of its meat.
Why did you bring breach charge? We just want to rescue a person, not annex the place.
It doesn't have any like equipment or anything, does it?
No.
No badges. Do I sense any corruption within 60 feet?
You guys, but besides that, no.
Okay.
well,
We
we
need
should
to
like get
search.
moved.
Yeah, is there a path that's not where the onlookers ran?
When you go down the hallway, you notice that it basically forms into essentially a T section, so you can keep going. Not that T cross section. You can keep going straight or left or right. People ran straight.
We should probably not go straight.
Guide to my life, but let's go.
Same.
Following Tomo.
How much of this body is charred? aka how many pounds of charred manticore meat can I take?
Let's see. About 30 pounds easily.
Okay, let me see. Okay. How fast does everyone leave? Because it looks like Gurk is starting to harvest. Because you're not going to get 30 pounds off of any carcass in like 2 seconds. So he's
That
starting.
might take a bit of time.
He's starting to like get jerky slices off, essentially.
Considering Demona would be at the back of the pack, effectively watching everything, I would want her to call out to Gurk and ask to have some of that jerky since I did the cooking.
Yeah, Saul's gonna be gone.
Okay.
We should
Okay.
not do this.
Onyx takes a swig from her bottle and just like follows the group.
Well, here we go, guys.
Tomo's
it
gonna
begin.
look. Tomo's gonna look over at Onyx and be like, "Can I get some of that?"
Okay.
Onyx hands her over without a word.
Thank you.
Here we go again, guys.
Aw, shit. Here we go again. So
I love that vine.
So if no one stops me and nothing interferes with it, I'm gonna harvest that 30 pounds, and I'm gonna distribute it evenly with those that wanted it. So I believe that was Gurk, Tomo, and Demona, right?
I'll
So
take some jerky.
so it'd be 10 pounds of manticore jerky each.
Nice.
That's a lot of jerky.
It's a lot of jerky. That'd get you a lot of money if you sold it.
As long as you don't tell them it's manticore, sure.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it depend. It also depends too, because like I have some bags of jerky here where it's like, ooh, new 7-pound bag, and I'm like, it's like 2 pounds of air.
It's heavy air.
I mean, that's most food, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Saul's going up ahead, trying to see which way we might be able to find something.
I'm gonna follow behind Saul.
Is looking out for like a clothesline or something like that to steal some disguises of the locals.
Right, so you're walking down. Did you go left or right?
Let's go left.
You start walking down and start hearing more noises and people talking. And after a few minutes, you basically come out onto essentially a mezzanine, looking down, and you basically see a large open air market. Not actually open air, but it's kind of like that, except that there actually is a large building that they're all in.
Ooh. Getting some serious, Monday or Saturday morning vibes from this.
Everybody just shopping, or is there panicking going on?
Mainly shopping, couple, arguments and performers, but overall, just, market.
No sense of corruption from here.
Nothing within 60 feet.
All right.
Also, question: How everyone is there a varied style of dress, or is it kind of a unified style of dress?
It's very varied. Think like, kind of like a futuristic version of most like Middle Eastern, North African, and maybe some sub-Saharan style clothing. So it's not like European, what we would consider like Western dress, but it is a variety of stuff.
Is there a giant archway that is just 2 big horns?
No, and there is not a giant ring with 36 symbols on it either.
Okay, thank God. All right.
So, looking down to the market, can I see from here any brass dragonborns walking around?
Yes, you see some brass.
I-
So they could be copper or gold. It's kind of hard to tell because, brass, gold, copper.
I don't.
The person we're looking for is a brass dragonborn, so we don't want to look for those.
I don't know why, but I just imagined comically, for no reason at all, a brass dragon on its hind legs just walking. I don't know why. It's just walking downtown.
Because it's a funny image.
You could walk on all fours, you know how I'm built and balanced, but nah, I'll just walk on my hind legs.
They do that a lot actually in Council of Worms campaign setting for 2E, since it's a setting where you all play dragons. Depending on your dexterity score, if it's high enough, you're more like standing on hind legs and have like hands versus more animalistic.
Oh, interesting.
That's actually really. All right. Well, Probably first thing we should do is either see if we can find them, find someone to get information off of, or find some way to disguise ourselves because we stick out.
Yeah,
I
is
like-
there
Yeah.
a way down there? Because we're like above it right now.
Taking a casual glance, you see an elevator that goes down.
I liked Onyx's plan of finding some local clothing.
That's a good idea.
And not just because I just looked up pictures of Northern African clothing and it's beautiful.
It really is.
Wait,
Play.
most of the Manticore's hide is lion, right? Can't I just be
Yes.
like, you know?
We're not going back for the fur.
Just wearing like a freshly skinned fur.
Well, the main problem
Still
with that,
bleeding.
the main problem with that
Still
is there was 48 fire damage worth to its hide. I don't think any of the
Also-
furs left.
Also, not to mention, that we don't have the time, and also it's like really shady if we just show up with a dead manticore as they're trying to find the people who
Killed
the
the
dead
manticore.
manticore's thing, and they're looking for his dead man.
I mean, Gruk's wearing a loincloth and like a feather headdress, so he's probably the most out of place out of everybody here.
I don't know. I'm wearing a schoolgirl uniform, so
Hey, they have
I'm more like-
schools in the
I was
desert.
gonna say I'm wearing like a navy pinup outfit. So
They
I
have
think we're about the same.
navies in the desert. Okay, I see your point.
Yeah,
yes,
that might
the
be a problem.
dreaded sand navy.
Ooh,
I
actually,
mean-
that's a good idea. Some like sand ships that glide across. Anyway, yeah, okay, let's
should
go.
steal
Let's
one
go
of
get
those.
some of those.
So let's go to the
But
elevator.
you
I
can
guess.
have earthbenders. You can bend the sand and stuff to pile those.
I mean, the cantrip move Earth. There you go.
Perfect. Problem solved.
And also,
Alright,
yeah, get on the elevator.
Take that, flat earthers. And anyway,
Hey, Kev, how easy could Saul tuck her tail like into her clothes to try and hide at least a little bit?
That is a question I cannot 100% answer, as I don't know how skimpy your outfit is.
think Japanese school, Japanese
I
schoolgirl.
think
Right.
Like real Japanese schoolgirl or anime style?
anime Jap. Of course, it's gonna be anime style.
I
I'm
don't think
literally
there's enough. I don't think there's enough cloth for anything to hide. Anywhere.
probably not.
Oh, speaking of anime,
Exactly.
Gruk has a panther tail that, now that I've seen it, is oddly a lot like the Saiyan monkey tail. So he's just gonna wrap it around his waistline like it's a belt.
Okay,
Nice.
so we got Sailor Moon, DBZ. What other '90s animes we're gonna get? Who has like some magic cards with a staff you hit?
That's in the other game. That's I.
I mean, I guess technically I'm pretty close to Bubblegum Crisis, so
I mean, if
Anybody? Any flight outfits with a transforming jet that goes into a giant robot form?
Not yet.
No. I'm not getting
For
too
the-
old for you guys,
Don't-
right?
don't you dare bring Robotech into that.
I mean,
It's
if you want
called
to get
Macross.
technical, I'm kind of dressed like a darker version of Alucard.
Oh,
Uh,
that'd be the least fitting in the desert.
Yeah.
Someone just walks by.
Alright.
What is man?
Why is a vampire out in the sunniest part of
Enough
the world?
talk.
So you get in the
By the way,
elevator.
are these sunglasses I bought from that shady dude working at all, or are my eyes just glowing like the sun?
They're working very well considering
Oh,
how
nice.
bright and shiny this place is overall. So, nice. You all get on the
Nice.
elevator. When Onyx gets on, the weight things is like caution.
I have to say, between Onyx and me, I think we're pushing close to that weight, and probably Cyberus too, actually.
Yeah.
He's a big, heavy guy.
Gruk sees the elevator junt a little bit, and he thinks it's him,
This is
so he
only
hops
200
off.
pounds. What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on, Onyx is only 200 pounds? Is Saul heavier than Onyx?
I'm just for some reason I was imagining like built like the Thing from Fantastic Four.
She's also like twice her height, so
That is very true, yeah. Saul is 230 pounds, so
I feel like Stone Ray should have like their
Dense.
initial weight doubles just because of how dense they are.
that would make a lot of sense. I think, Hera, you consider doing that too. But then again, you also made your character really short.
But yeah, Gruk for some reason thinks it's because of all the jerky he brought. So
It's
his
100% all the jerky.
so
bro.
his 50 pounds of frogman just hops off.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do much, but
Grok, get on here. Don't worry about it.
It's like,
He shrugs and hops back on.
About outfits and such.
I'm gonna press the button before anyone gets off again.
I think Onyx is the only one that isn't like full on anime.
Yeah.
As a style.
I don't know. I feel like she's like that edgy anime character that just sits in the background and just frowns all the time.
She's the one that nobody told to in the 90s that punk was dead. No.
Grug looks down at loincloth and Native American headpiece. Yeah, very, very anime, yeah.
I mean, when I'm not in my Henshin form, I look like a biker chick, so.
Saul is never out of her Henshin form.
so
He refuses.
you walk off the elevator and you just see the people in front of you. Next to you guys is like the bathrooms. There's like 6 different ones depending on race and everything, because different needs for different size folks and biologies. You notice there's not many frog people here. I forget the name of the race. Trogs. Something about dry heat and frogs just don't seem to go together, so they generally aren't around this area.
I like to think any of them that are native to this area would probably look more like horned toads. Aren't those like the more desert ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're turtles.
Yeah, sure.
Which direction were those bronze dragonborn that we saw? You said they were grouped up somewhere?
There are a lot of them. There are probably
Oh.
several dozens just walking around with other things. It's very cosmopolitan here.
Oh, that's good.
It's like
We should do a circuit, and I'll see if I can sense anything.
We should also try and find something to blend in, at least if we don't just find anything in that first pass.
Yeah, are there any like clothing stalls nearby?
Yeah, you find a nice big old clothing boutique. It's all types of clothing, varieties. Prices range from like a couple silver for the right kind of for a shirt up to a couple $1,000 gold for that designer purse.
So Tomo's gonna lean over to, I guess, whoever's closest to her and go, guys, do we have any money for this place? We have like Del Diablo bugs. Is that good
I
here?
have some action. I think we have actual gold, don't you?
I have a little bit.
I have a little bit too.
I don't think I do.
Well, we'll figure something out. Don't worry.
I can just steal something. It's fine.
Okay,
Maybe we'll figure something out.
so I hate to run back to my normal shtick here, but unless anybody's objective to it, Demona is just going to go look for the closest mercenary guild and do her normal thing of looking for information. There can't be that many copper dragonborns around the city, and a mercenary walking into town isn't going to draw all that much attention because she's a freaking mercenary.
That's fair.
All right, so
Grug sees all these clothes, and this is like stuff he doesn't care about, so he just follows Demona.
As Gurk and Demona are walking, someone stops Gurk and is like, "Oh, you poor person! If you go to the this temple, they can get you some clothes." Poor Trogs. Walks away.
That was weird. Oh well. Stops all.
You see a couple people, shield their the eyes of their kids, like, he is only wearing underwear.
Demona gives no fucks and just keeps on marching.
Sorry.
We don't stick out that much. As long as we are close to Gurk, he's not going to draw all the attention to himself. We just have to keep like 10, 20 feet behind him.
That's a good point. Let's do that.
I don't know. I feel like the 2 people who are above 7 feet tall are going to draw just as much, if not more.
Does Gurk need to turn into a sheep because he's turning into the scapegoat?
Meh.
No, you turn into a goat.
Idea.
No, I think about
Meh.
it. Nah, okay, so he's just like shrugs it off or whatever. He's thinking, oh well, did they want to see me naked? That's kind of dumb, and I just keep hopping along.
We should probably stick together.
In case it matters, I rolled a 21 for sleight of hand.
What are you sliding of hand? I don't want to know.
Stealing
trying to-
clothes.
I was gonna say I probably should do the same. I'm gonna see. Hey Kev, how easy can we steal some clothes?
It depends on what you roll versus their passive perception.
I already see it. Tomo, Solitude, and Onyx get like arrested for stealing. Grunk gets arrested for indecent
Indecent
exposure.
exposure.
Demona
Yeah, but
walks out of the guild going, "What the fuck?"
Dirty 20 for me.
While they're stealing, can I approach and try to distract a guy by talking to him about
20
buying
for,
something?
for stealing clothes. Net 20.
We're killing it.
So you go to the cleric and like, so yeah, here's some outfits that would look really good with you. You know, essentially, you all right.
Unari.
Yes?
Yeah, that's the word. I was like, Wolfman, lycanthropy, wolf person. I didn't just get done playing a whole campaign with a character with one or two people. So okay, Unari.
Maybe like a big cloak with a hood. Keep the sun off.
The Wolfanoids.
Wolf.
Yeah, we got that. Would have been a better Retroverse name if you think about it. That is a lot more retro-y. Anyway, Wolfanoid.
Or the Barkanins.
Oh yeah, that'd be good too.
No, the Borkanins. Borkanins.
For the
Anyway.
Borg, not the Bark.
So they're showing you different cloaks and robes that are very fashionable and help you keep the sun off. Now, for the three sticky finger people, are you trying to go for specific stuff, or are you just kind of snatch grab kind of thing?
I had a reference picture for this. Hold on.
So going for specifics and Solitude and Onyx specifics, or just snatch grab?
Onyx is trying to get something that she can just throw over herself and looks still natural. So that she just easily blends in. And what she kind of does is like she puts on the things she likes and basically just walks out of them as they were hers, like as the most natural thing there is.
So
Sorry, I didn't hear most of that because my computer's a shithead.
I think you said you were just going for something that kind of covers robes, so like an alb or something like that, just to.
Yeah, Saul would do the same thing too. Just something enough that I can cover up her and her tail. Or actually, honestly, if she covers up herself enough, you just leave her tail out and pretend she's a tiefling.
You're not a tiefling? Okay, so you guys walk out of these three. You walk out with your ill-gotten booty.
Oh, cool.
Not sure if you have quite
That
enough
is
time for
nice.
the makeup also, but
Well, yeah. I
Or
have
all-
a skull on
all
my
the-
face.
Well, I was about to say you already got almost makeup already, in a way.
Yeah.
walking over. You okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Just put my face on. Put my face on.
Somebody's got like a beehive hairdo. They just like hide all their clothes in there.
All right. So,
Perfect plan.
did Cyberus actually want to legit buy things, or you just waited until everyone basically?
No,
walked
just
out?
get a big cheap cloak.
Okay. You can get one for about 6 silver. Pretty nice one.
You pulled that move with the clerkman where they're like, they go to present you all this stuff and you seem very interested and you're like, I'm gonna go with that one, the discount bin over there.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Power
feel very
move.
good once I put it on.
AKA, it's the move that you do when you need to distract the person at the till long enough for your friends to steal shit.
Yeah,
Don't ask me how I know that.
just be very loud and bright.
So, 4 of you walk out. What's everyone's passive perception for the 4 who walked out?
Oh, okay.
So, everyone but Brock and. So.
11 for me.
What is passive perception again?
10 plus your perception score.
Oh, 10.
Well,
Or
you have, so no wisdom modifier there, Tomo?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, our group is not known to be the wise ones, except for Gurk, apparently.
Hey,
For some reason.
He's Zen. His wisdom is Zen.
I mean, considering my strategy has been rush in and hit something with my fist and or leg, and then get killed, and then get revived, and then do it again.
And so,
Yeah.
Onyx, what were yours again? I didn't hear either of you.
11. Both of us.
All right, so 10, 11, 11, and
I had 13.
Oh.
13. All right. So 4 of you are walking, and let's see.
Nothing wrong here.
I assume Cyberus has the sense corruption on. Like, is
Yeah,
that
it's a
something you
passive.
can leave on? Or
It's just a
okay,
passive.
that's really handy. Actually.
And we all get arrested.
It's very
Yeah, so-
quiet.
I mean, probably.
So after you guys walk about 60 feet away, whatever, you basically just almost right behind you, like a hand comes and touches Tomo, and it's like, "You're going to be paying for those, right?" As you see one of their security guards, not the mentor, but a basically human wearing, like I said, they more of a security outfit, typical what you would consider mall security. He's like, "Got you on camera, taking some stuff."
Every time.
As all of you remember or forgot. Fucking future. There's cameras everywhere.
there are cameras.
Oh, I know. I remember that. I mean, there's cameras everywhere, but generally they don't check them right away.
Unless you're at Sears and you have a security guy who's on that camera, like, flies on shit.
Could I roll persuasion?
What are you trying to persuade?
hey, it worked for the cop the last time around.
Yeah, I know, right? That I am clearly an innocent Eternal Ryan. It must have been a different Eternal Ryan. How dare he insult me in such a way and confuse me for another one of my race?
All right, so I'm gonna roll for his. Roll for your persuasion.
Oh, don't fuck me now.
Roll for his racism.
I got a 23 persuasion.
He's like, he just looks at you. He's like, "Okay, we said it was one of your kind that did it." So,
What race is he?
the person talking,
Yes.
human.
Of course, it's a human.
Onyx,
Of
Onyx,
course
turns,
it's a
Onyx turns around, gives
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
You realized halfway through she was muted.
Some silent anger.
she turns around and shoves him a little, and is like, "Well, to us, to you humans, we are right look the same, don't they?"
And that's all I'm saying. No, I'm not saying all Rye look like you two don't look like that. My best friend is Rye. They're totally fine with that.
He's human-splaining.
I love it.
Like, well, we might have been mistaken, but don't wander too far, just in case. Yeah. Just walks away.
We immediately wander
Onyx
too
does
far.
the-
Yeah, as he goes to walk away, he kind of jumps on a kind of hover Segway. It's like,
What a goober.
All right, well, let's disappear, guys.
Meanwhile, Rock and Demona walk up to a Adventurers Are Us. Where
Alright.
adventurers and coin purses and all that stuff come for potential employment and or supplies because they think they're gonna.
I don't know if it's a mercenary thing. Maybe call it Shadio Shack.
That's a good name.
They went out of business.
I like to think in their panel window what they have showing off. It's one of those joke things you see online where they'll have a gun with 50,000 attachments on it, like a chainsaw and then a bayonet and then 3 laser sights.
God.
they got like a sword that has the hilt and handguard are so elaborate. There's almost no way for you to comfortably put your hand on it.
So,
Like,
it's just a
waiting-
key. It's a key.
Gun that shoots other guns that shoot swords.
I was waiting for you to say a sword that has a laser sight on it, just for more accuracy.
the pair of sword chucks, for those 8-bit theater fans.
Is there a gun blade with a laser sight? I might want that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Demona, I would like to try investigation into this, what I was assuming was the Mercenaries Guild, to try and pull any information on any arrested copper dragonborns, specifically.
Brass.
Brass, sorry.
They have no clue. They don't arrest people. That's the cops. They're mercenaries. They fight in wars and kill people.
Well, I meant any sightings of them.
None that they can verify. They're essentially like, we have jobs. Do you need to kill? If you want to kill something for money and legally, we can help you.
In that case, yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to get any bounties in the area we might be able to pick off fairly quickly.
Well, we just got something over the facts that we've got a bunch of corrupted in the city running around, but we don't have enough information to really put that on the board yet.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I hope that gets taken care of quickly.
I see the perfect thing. We like technically we can corrupt people like by biting them or something. So we corrupt a bunch of people, knock them unconscious, and then bring them to the police. Be like, here, we want to collect the bounty.
Just get Gurk to lick them once. It'll be fine.
What are we trying to start? Like a zombie apocalypse-like scenario?
No, we're
Yes.
trying to help them by corrupting them.
We corrupt one person, and then he's like, "Oh, it's," and like it goes. It's like he just got home from war, and his daughter's like, "Dad," and they touch, and it's like a corruption saving throw, and she fails, and she
This
goes
went
to
a
mom.
lot darker.
We could find
It's
a
corruption.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that exactly what we're trying to do here? The corruption works exactly the way we'd want it to.
But anyway, so Gurk sees this Demona is. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the right there, that scenario is why in the vaccine areas they have a destroy on sight of anyone with corruption. That's one of the reasons why, regardless of who you are, they kill you.
Because they're dicks.
Yeah,
They can certainly try.
I like to think corruption's more like
Tomo, but everybody, you should be encouraging this. You're the most likely to die, at least at this point.
It'll be fine.
That means we just have to corrupt enough people so they can't control it anymore.
So,
I don't know. It's all just not like the sound of
Seeing Demona is not really having much luck with the Mercenary Guild or Adventurers RS or whatever it is.
mercenary has a bad connotation, so they're adventurers with jobs now.
Are there
Gotcha.
what kind of wildlife is nearby? I know it's desert, but we're like in the city. You'd think that'd be like beasts of burden and stuff or something.
Are scorpions common? Like cat sized or bigger?
They're cats, lots of cats. Some birds.
Cats?
Now, when you say wildlife, you're just talking about beasts.
Yeah,
Yeah. So within the
yeah,
city,
like that one right there.
Yeah. Within the city, there are a ton of cats, birds. Some people have snakes and crocodiles as pets and stuff like that. Outside the city, there's a lot more because you're going out in the actual wilderness. Within the city structures, they tend to have a little bit more regulation because, they don't want hippopotamus walking around. Those things are deadly.
Okay. Gurk will turn into a Siamese cat because I think that's more appropriate here. That or a Sphinx. No, of course he'll turn into something gross. He's going to turn into a Sphinx cat, one of those hairless cats. That's all wrinkly. They're not super gross per se, but fits the area. And he's going to go.
But
Yeah. And he's gonna go around and talk with the other cats, talk with the cool cats, see what's going on, see if there's any of these this brass dragonborn we're looking for. Try to get
So
information that way.
Right. So go back around to Demona. One of the jobs they have that pays well and might actually be something you guys could do without too much time and effort within the city is that a small museum that had some basically had some stuff stolen by some petty thieves, and that they are trying to find and get these thieves. That they stole some priceless artifacts from the city, and that they stole it not too far from here. So the cops are looking, but they also put out essentially a bounty on it, so that anyone who finds them can get some money. It offers 100 gold.
Okay, I will take that information and head out of the Adventurers Guild to try and hopefully find the rest of the party that has not yet been arrested.
It's all of us this time.
Hey, I'm doing a very good job.
So
And making sure to bring
If we
Gurk
get
along.
caught, we're dragging all of you with us.
So apparently the Gruk's new name temporarily is Ballsack Cat. So Ballsack Cat.
Oh, wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So you go and you find some other cats. They're just like, why are you naked?
Why are you naked?
I got fur.
Must be sweaty.
Surprisingly not. We're desert creatures. That's why we bury stuff in sand all the time.
Well, so am I. I'm a Sphinx cat.
The
I am a
Sphinx
royal
cat.
purebred. No, they're actually called Sphinx cats.
I know. It's like a Sphinx cat, and we're all descendant of the gods. I mean, that is why the humans serve and worship us.
Huh, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
All the while, Demona is standing there watching them converse, only hearing meow.
Have you seen any of those, anything weird going on with those scaly human things? They're very dragon-like.
He
I
looks
figure the first
around and
question would
you,
be, what's the dragon?
it's like, so the less warm ones, well, I mean, they used to all be a mudded color, but all of a sudden, just for some reason, every one of them is true born and is the color that their ancestors were, and it's weird. That's not how they were originally described. But they also
weird.
seem to be, half of them seem to have tails, some do not. It's almost as if no one can decide if they want them or not. And then there's
this is the DM being very upset about something.
and there's also
I'm waiting for the Eladrin to come up. Like these weird elves that change things.
there's also a strange amount of female ones that have and don't have boobs. It's
Yeah,
weird.
what?
They're reptiles. And
Yeah.
I just don't know what's up with that.
What? Well, I don't understand either. It's just so odd.
Yeah, honey.
Is
But
this
yeah,
like a really malformed rib cage? I mean, what's going on?
we don't know. It's a strange thing. It keeps changing every couple years.
But yeah, okay, thanks, bye. And then like as I leave, I totally don't realize that I didn't get the answer I was asking about. We just kind of went off topic.
So in other words, like typical cat.
Yeah. We
Okay.
and I go over to Demona, I guess.
Typical Gurk to walk away without the information.
I mean, at
So-
least this time we didn't walk away with someone's heart.
A few moments later, you guys find Demona standing there with a naked cat next to him.
Wow.
Oh, you traded up.
Definitely an improvement.
I was gonna say at this point I don't think Tomo was even phased. She's like, oh hey Gurk.
He has wait, does my corruption peek through when I wild shape? Like my physical
What's your corruption
traits?
again?
I have tusks.
Sure, I mean, Zeb had the beard in every form, so you can have little tusks in every form.
That's amazing.
Okay, I'll go with it. Well, they are like his canines, but it just looks like he has an underbite, maybe. Like his lips cover them for the most part.
So you have an overbite.
Okay, and Gurk goes over to Tomo and like rubs against Tomo's leg, but he's a Sphinx cat, so he's like oily.
Sphinx that's oily.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Still,
They have since they don't have fur, that's like their way of holding in heat.
I like it because they don't have fur. People have to put their coats on them when they're in the cold environment, so they just got this big obnoxious coat on, and it's like, I hate you.
And they look like they're gonna murder you.
Like they're not greasy like how we get greasy. Like they don't have like a shine to their skin. It's just more of like when you go to hold them, you're like, oh.
Like a raw sausage.
Tomo's just like, doesn't matter. Still a cat. And she's like, here, come up on my shoulder.
Let me check. I have a climb speed, so I just go up there.
Do you do the thing cats do? It's like, ah, or do you just like be gentle?
You know, I'm gonna roll for it because he's just so neutral. He's just like, whatever. Okay,
Whatever.
D4, 3 or 4. I use my claws because it would be the easiest. Or 1 and 2. He actually thinks, oh, Tomo might not like that. Oh, Tomo might not like that. So.
It's like that Tom and Jerry thing with the kitten and Spike.
It's one of my favorite skits. Yeah. I'm your scarf right now. I'm just,
As you guys are standing there, it does occur to you, as you are a smart bunch, that a corrupted. Some of you might be a smart bunch.
I'm smart recently.
Yeah, I think Demona's technically very smart too with her intelligence.
I have decent intelligence, just not a lot of wisdom.
Yeah. So as you're talking, it probably occurs to you that a corrupted individual would probably avoid the huge crowded areas. So they're probably a little bit further off the beaten path. So you probably want to check out areas of the city that are less traveled.
Yeah, let's go to the slums or the crime zone.
Crime zone.
Is that what they call it? I don't know.
Crime zone.
While Gruk's in cat form, he tries to make sure he gets the he'll hop off of Tomo's shoulders for just a moment, just so he can make sure he gets the right smell for brass dragonborn specifically, because he has keen smell while in cat form. So
I just imagine there's like a part of the city where it's just like this big entrance gate, and above is like this neon sign that says crime zone.
It's a fun place to be.
It just says Brazil.
No, I mean Hera. It'd be named the Danger Zone, and there'd be
Oh
a special
yes,
highway.
yes.
Jets are just landing on it all the time, and you're like, get these jets out of here.
There's a ton. No, the biggest crime there though is the people who go out there and just play this volleyball all the time.
There's some dude that stands on top of the arch named Lenny Coggins.
One of the legendary bards of lore.
Yeah, we're doing this for free for you.
Only crime, however, if you do it without homoerotic undertones.
It needs to have those, otherwise it's just illegal.
Main cause of death is suicide by launching yourself into a ceiling.
I'd say too far, but I made that joke in the chat, so.
So while sitting on Tomo's shoulder, I'm gonna do some like sniff, 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 sniff. See if I smell any brass dragonborns while we're outside of the crowds.
Is Gurk actually saying that?
No.
As he's sniffing?
Picture him saying that in Gurk voice as a cat. Just go sniff, sniff.
As you guys are searching, roll investigation. So it's like, there is not a search skill, right? There's something similar.
Perception.
Yeah, but you're more investigative.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
And perception's used all the time. I want to use a different skill once.
Can I use my keen smell with that?
Sure.
Because normally it's perception.
Sure.
So I got a nat 20 with a +5 on my investigation.
Your
Jesus.
dice are hot tonight.
No
I
kidding.
love
Go
I
buy a
love it.
lottery ticket.
Oh, hey, look, it's a wizard. Okay. That's pretty good.
Alright, so after about
Oh, intermission.
Sorry, Miss Katrina looking for the dog. He's laying in his bed, just like chilling.
Oh,
After about almost a full day, 8 hours of searching and everything, talking to people, trying to get hints, you do finally get a location of a Dragonborn who's kind of been hiding out, and it just sounds like the person you're looking for.
Did we hear anything about? I guess I should have asked earlier, like a De-Fragger running around, maybe someone with bonus arms.
There are De-Fraggers. They are essentially like a order, kind of like SWAT in a way, in that they're called when there's large corruptions to basically come and eliminate it.
All right, I'd keep my eyes open for them and steer us around them because they could sense us too.
They're like Templars then.
Then I guess Demona takes the lead with the investigation, trying to track down this guy.
Yeah, as you're searching,
regarding avoiding like law enforcement and such, would my rebel feature help us with that? Because that's a feature I have. I'm good at avoiding law enforcement.
you throw the defrag grenade back at him.
That would in that case count as law enforcement, right?
Are you doing anything overall as a group to draw super amounts of attention to yourself besides what you just did?
I mean, no.
Well, that wasn't a choice.
Just looking weird.
I was gonna say
we look like we fit in now.
Well, I was gonna say I have like this very rich red outfit and then a Sphinx cat sitting on my shoulders. I probably look like some type of weird royalty.
My clothes turned corrupted in appearance when I put them on, so my big cloak still really looks weird.
Yeah, you're probably very, very conspicuous.
My cat form doesn't last all day. Give me a sec.
Oh no.
We could stop for lunch and take a short rest.
Hi, Kira.
How is Demona, the one whose clothes are literally embers at all times, the one that's the least conspicuous of this group?
Because, I mean, I'm a 7-foot tall person, so
I look like a walking banshee.
Cyberus literally looks digitalized all the time.
Yeah.
Plus, I have like a 7-inch neon mohawk.
Yeah, for the first 2 hours, I'm a cat.
Oh boy.
And then after that, he just turns into Gurk on your shoulders.
Yeah, and then if we get a short rest, I can do it again.
Yeah, since Cerberus has the most, because I kind of forgot all of your corruptions just because you all have a bunch of them and my brain's dumb. Before you left, the gentleman probably would have suppressed that corruption on you, so that you weren't like, hey guys, I'm walking glitchy here, because that's a little bit obvious.
Yeah, I think that would be noticed immediately.
Oh man, that's gonna cost so much debt.
I mean, we're doing job for. I mean, I guess like Solitude doesn't need to really worry. Like it's just a tail. Probably Tomo not really either, because
no, she's got her shades.
Tails are normal.
I'm walking corruption. I have animal
like,
parts crafted.
I think that's the proper tools for the job, though. I don't think you should charge us for it.
Yeah, it's not a permanent thing. If you wanted it permanently suppressed, that incurs corruption, since it's just a simple for this one mission to do your job. He's not going to put extra debt on you.
Well, and also, he probably wouldn't be too happy anyways if we did ask for him to permanently remove it, because
Yeah, I don't support that at all.
Opposite of what he wants.
Not everybody is 100% a dick, so there are times where he will be nice to you.
It feels weird to have clothes that look normal.
Well, so after searching, and thanks to Onyx's ability to avoid the popo, you go to and following Demona's investigative skills, you find a small, kind of rundown building. Most of the buildings in here, like, there's two types. The richer people tend to have large villas within the large pyramids. that have like glass on top, allowing the solar power and everything. Because this place is actually run a lot on solar power. Surprise, surprise! You're in the middle of a desert with lots of sun.
Are there moth people there that are clerics of sun?
They keep dying, so they kind of avoid that because they just see the light and be like, ah!
They just fly up into space and
Oh,
die.
I was thinking more of Aya's character, you know.
Going to
His character-
lunch.
Sammy's tragic backstory of what happened to her family.
She was here and she tried flying to the sun, and somehow she ended up in Red Amy on the other side of the world.
She pulled her Icarus or a Daedalus.
She was the only one whose wings weren't strong enough to carry her all the way to the big lamp.
I have to ask her if her moth girl is related to my moth girl.
When we fight
That's-
them, we should use the daylight spell.
Perfect. I have the lights cantrip, so
Ooh, distraction.
Gurk will probably
Exactly.
cast darkness because he's a douche like that.
So, yeah. So, but the lower end people, their hovels and houses are built into the structure of the pyramid itself. So it's almost as if someone, kind of like in Egypt when you have the tombs within the pyramids and within like the Valley of the Kings and stuff, where it's right into the stone and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's cooler, relatively cheap and affordable because it's not as big maintenance. They don't have gardens. So you find one of these places. The door is essentially a curtain kind of hanging there, and your investigator says that the guy is here.
Any corruption since?
60 feet. You're detecting a little, but it's like you got the aura around you, and it's like pings and then doesn't ping when you get to the door. Almost it might be pacing in there, or just kind of like right at the edge where it's like going
Mhm.
back and forth.
We definitely found the right place.
On the edge and is about to break.
let's get in there.
Let's see.
Onyx is in like that position and asks, should I knock?
I just picturing her punching the door, punching down the wall. I don't think there's anything to knock on, Onyx. Let's just
I'll knock on my shield. It's a big car door.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. We're supposed to. Oh, did we just do this
Whoa.
thing? We lost somebody.
No, we didn't.
someone disconnected, reconnected.
Oh well.
Looks like it was Tomo.
Yeah, it might have been me.
Hey,
I think so.
well, Tomo's totally not the DM right now. Give me just. A minute.
Yeah, but it was
Oh,
Tomo.
in that case, Tomo, what are we doing?
Ooh, did
Let's
we
go,
find
let's
a
go,
magic
let's go.
item
Do you have your character sheet?
at dinosaurs?
I already fixed it.
Gar.
Oh,
Damn.
that window anyway. All of them got switched. Give me a sec.
Mhm.
Whoop. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, they all kind of scooch over a bit.
So you knock and you just hear some movement from the inside. It's like you don't hear any sound or like someone announcing themselves, but you do hear movement from inside, almost like if you startled this person, because it's not every time that someone just walks up to your house and starts banging on a shield, you know.
I'm gonna yell out, Seth. Are you home, Seth?
Someone named Seth may or may not have lived here. Who are you?
Where? Go ahead.
Here, okay. I'm just gonna
Don't be
like
too
kinda
loud with
move-
this.
No, I know. I'm gonna move a little closer to the door so like just they can hear it on the other side and go. The gentleman sends his regards.
It
That's
sounds like
not-
we're gonna murder him.
Yeah, I was about to say that's something you say as you have a silenced pistol to his
Actual-
head.
The,
Actual guard.
the Lannisters send their regard.
Xanathar regard or something.
The Xanathar regards. I don't know.
I've had this
It's like-
problem before.
That sounds very ominous for but I know who you're talking about. You're not here to kill me, are you?
No, not
wait,
unless you give us
not here to
reason
kill-
to.
Sorry, you're not here to kill Seth, are you?
No, we're here to help.
Saul walks inside.
Like, oh, hi. Welcome. It's a relatively sparse place. There's a table with some chairs around it. Several boxes of pizza and Chinese food just littered around. Some, whole stack of Mountain Dew in the corner.
Gurk walks in, realizing there's no hostilities the second Soul walks in.
I'll go in too.
So,
Hmm?
I'm sorry. I just had a thought of exactly how I'm hoping that this will go. Does everybody gather around as we're going in to be able to talk to him?
Seeing he's distracted, I go towards the pizza boxes.
Okay.
I think we should all go inside and like close the door behind us.
I
Probably
close
a
the
good
I close the rag that's covering the doorway.
Okay. Considering, okay, let me throw this out here, mainly for the universe, but for everybody as well. Demona is going to have everybody gather close to Seth, within not necessarily too far away, but I'm guessing that Gurk has got his back turned and is walking towards the pizza. Without wasting any time, Demona is going to take out the sigil that was given to us and break it to take us.
Weren't we supposed to bring back before you do that, weren't we supposed to also bring back the person chasing after Seth?
I thought
If
we
I
were
remember
only bringing
properly.
Seth back.
I thought we were supposed to universe. Since my memory is bad.
Demona
Was it
would
just to bring him back, or
Demona would remember. You have high enough intelligence. I think you would recall.
I think we're just trying to save Seth
Yeah,
from.
I thought we were
whoever's
just
hunting
I
trying to
us.
couldn't
save him.
remember. I can't remember.
We should ask him in case he had an actual job here. Maybe he's needs to grab something before we leave.
If Kevin's fine with it, I think we were just supposed to take the guy back.
Yeah,
I totally didn't forget what I told you guys.
Because Kevin's
I
giving that
mean-
look that I give right before I go to my notes. So yeah.
You see, that's one small problem where I'm like, it's been 2 weeks, but we haven't recorded, so I just rewatch the ending, and then I get busy at work because summer semester is beginning on Monday, and I'm like, I forgot to watch the last 10 minutes to figure out what we were, all the small details.
Rip.
okay, so what I remember is that the mission that was originally given to us was to rescue Seth. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yep.
Is that correct?
That
Yep.
sounds good. We'll go with that for now.
That's what I
know.
wrote.
All right.
I know
Okay.
he was being hunted down by somebody, and I think the confusion might have came from the gentleman saying we were allowed to kill that person. That was hunting him down.
Right, but our
That
main
was it.
mission was just to
Retrieval.
rescue Seth, right? So
Yeah,
gonna-
'cause you guys' original plan was to sneak in here, and that has obviously gone completely fucking pear-shaped.
No,
So-
after the first few minutes, it went great.
I mean,
You're right.
hey, here's the thing.
Is there a laptop with like a pear symbol on it?
We got some cool clothes now.
And then
Hey, look at this cloak. It's not.
Yeah.
covered.
he's like, guys, whoa. Before we do anything, a couple things. One, I don't know if you'd want that pizza. It's penicillin flavored at this point.
He wants it, don't worry.
That's
Gurk already
good.
has like part of a pizza crust hanging out of his mouth,
I feel like that's Grok's favorite flavor. So
and he goes,
Extra
"Oh,
nature.
I thought it tasted funny," and then he finishes it.
Okay. Yeah. Like I don't appreciate because I got a message that someone's coming to help me and all, but it's just kind of awkward to have a bunch of people I've never met just kind of come in, say that they're here to help me, and then start pulling stuff out and start going, "Hey, we're gonna go back," and so I don't know what's going on.
Are you ready to go back?
Go back where?
Del Diablo.
Okay, because going back to me is going back to my home, and I don't want to go back there.
No. You're
Yes.
coming home with us.
You seem stressed. Are you hungry? Jerky?
Ooh, sure. Something that's not well, they just know what their version of Chinese and pizza. It's like I've been eating a lot of that because I got a neighbor and they keep feeding me because they're nice people. Want to play a game?
okay, screw it. I'm breaking the sigil and taking us all back to the gentleman.
Sure. Poof. Sweet
It's
Joe.
like my stuff. You didn't let me grab my stuff.
You
Don't
didn't have
care.
any good. Your stuff was all garbage.
Jeez.
I saw it was like old pizza and like a table.
I like to think both Gruk and this guy give the same reaction, but for Gruk,
Yeah.
it's you said garbage is worthless. So he's like,
I had a signed first edition of Minotaurs and Mazes.
Is that some sort of book?
It's a classic game that everyone loves. There's
I
worth
forgot about it.
thousands.
with a confusing anagram, Eminem.
Interesting note. I went to try to create a random name that actually is a game that existed. I just realized that.
I mean,
It's
unsurprising.
it's free to download and play. Basically the premise was, what if Gary Gygax was influenced by Greek mythology instead of Tolkien high fantasy? And the whole website and the game itself is set up as if they actually had published it in 1977 with like different notes and stuff. And they're like, this is the revised second edition after 30 years of tongue-in-cheek stuff. It's actually a pretty decent system, and it's totally free. I know I'm not supposed to
hashtag not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but some
That
guys
sounds
giving
cool.
out free stuff. Might as well, hey, check it out. But anyway,
I think this is one of those moments you make the joke of, hey guys, I totally stumbled upon this thing completely by accident.
yeah. So he's just like, and my photo albums, my clothes.
Demona is going to turn towards the representative who I'm hoping is either behind the bar or somewhere close to where we ported in, and just turn to him and go, mission complete.
The gentleman stand there. He's got a bathrobe on and a toothbrush. He's like, wow, that was quick. That was a bit quick. I expect you did take longer.
We're very good.
Nice robe.
Thank you. It's made of lotus silk.
Oh, I just got new clothes too.
Me too.
Alright.
Look at it. Oh,
Hey. I think Cyberus is so excited, and they're like, oh wait, it's pixels again. God damn it.
Yeah, he's
Should-
like, oh wait, there. Okay.
Should we perhaps not be in your private quarters? It's a little awkward in here. A little cramped.
Onyx turns to the guy that just lost all our stuff. Well, at least we can offer you like an apartment.
Yeah, we got a place.
You may have to like clean it up a little, but
Well, I mean, you saw my place. It was quite nice and clean and cozy. I mean, I know there was pizza boxes, but it's really hard to throw things away when you're running for your life all the time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
just saying you can crash there. And Onyx gives him the address.
The cardboard with the layer of grease on it actually makes for very good at holding in heat.
Yeah, I found that out. It was pretty nice. I prefer, the thicker cardboards than the thin stuff. Like big, heavy duty moving boxes. What? So, anyway, you guys got
Just-
ketchup sandwiches?
Just a fair warning, there's a
We have
big
better
hole
than
on
that.
the second floor when I tried to move a large rock in to make it feel more like home. The floor didn't make it and it just crashed through all the way to the cellar. So there's that.
Druck's
Just
like,
watch
that's
out.
what that was.
Huh.
you just need to put in a slide or something now.
I'll avoid that. Okay. That's cool. I guess one day I might be able to go back for my collection of stuff. But thank you for saying my life is more important than my stuff.
That's the right attitude.
Grug reaches up and pats him on the shoulder.
Gentleman's like, you left his signed first edition book there? Damn.
One of our friends someone got a little excited.
Demona's very much about the bottom line.
The Sage would have gave me a couple $1,000 gold for that.
I'd assume that's a lot. I could go back and get it if you want.
Yeah, we can go back.
Nah, it's fine.
You said
Onyx is,
person,
God
not
damn it, I forgot to leave a tag in the other city.
Oh, I already left the tag, and then just ominously goes from the camel poop in the middle of the street.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
corruption. That might
That-
corrupt
that-
somebody.
A
One camel poop.
one fly lands on it and feeds off it and gets corrupted, and then just like ominous horror music.
Now I'm just picturing the people who are like in charge of cleaning that up, or like even the what are they called? Wow, holy crap, my brain is not
Janitors?
functioning on that. No, the
Dung-
people who are
Street
looking
sweepers?
Dung
for
sweepers?
no, like the paladins, like
De-Fragger?
Cyberus, pretty much. De-Fraggers.
De-Fragger.
Just wandering around, they get this little blip of corruption. They should go around looking for it. It's just this pile of shit.
Yeah, that happened when you saw the hard stake or Manticore kill your friend with it. Basically, you're just like, whoo.
All right. Well,
Demona was saying something. Demona.
No, basically, she just said exactly that. You said the person, not a book. So, mission accomplished.
Yeah, but yeah.
Also, I guess Onyx. I guess if you wanted to like paint something, I'm pretty sure my blood left a pretty picture on the ground back there. So,
but
speaking
that's
of, has
the same.
anybody seen my heart?
I mean, it should be in your. I think it's a good thing that we haven't seen your heart at this point.
Looks ominously over at Grux.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know if you guys saw that.
And then
I
the camera pans over to the pile of Tomo's blood, and you just have animals come over, lick it up a little.
One eye turns like the middle of the eye turns red and just dun 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 dun.
Let's go back in a year and find a completely different
Darth
city.
theme place.
One drop of the blood drips into a well underneath the area you were in.
I mean,
Cyberus, we
make
did
jokes.
it.
Yes.
We did it.
We did. They did
long
make the
con.
joke about corrupting their water supply.
I kind of wanted to put fur in there, but
One camel gets corrupted, and like the corruption gives them a human voice. So they're just like, ow, ow, ow.
I want to go back there and find an awakened camel.
I am
what's
the
going-
screaming.
Guys, what's going to happen is the
We've
other
got-
group's gonna end up there now.
We've got to get out of here now. What are you doing here?
The only problem is all the awakened camels have smoking problems, though.
Yeah,
Help with that since the corruption is spreading.
they all play pool.
Hey,
Can I take
hey,
stealth and
toots.
leather jackets?
hey, toots. Got a light?
So many inside and outside jokes. Referencing.
Kids love them.
Yeah,
So what kind of
kids,
reward
you
we looking at?
remember.
You remember the camel commercials? Do you remember the anti-smoking camel commercials? You remember commercials with camels on them in general?
Yeah. Gentleman's just like, reward?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
I was supposed to give you a reward. I wasn't expecting you back for a while.
Obviously.
You can just take it off my tab. And I assume it's his tab of debt, meaning he removes some of the debt.
I'll do that. There we go. Do you recall how much I said as a reward?
I just like to imagine like Gruk's debt is like 10 million credits, and it's like minus 30. There we go.
Anyone
He doesn't
else?
even-
So, anybody else just want more debt removed?
I'll take that.
I'll take the money.
I would like to have the whole screaming corruption suppressed permanently, please. I'd like to be able to do some type of stealth in the future.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
more
had
corruption?
that.
God, I just grown accustomed to your screaming.
I thought you just had a hearing issue from something.
Well, I mean, considering the explosions, I wouldn't doubt that, but...
All right. So, remove low debt, add it to suppress. You are suppressed. You're not oppressed. Oppressed is what the vaccines do to our people.
Oppressed is what that human
being
guard was
oppressed.
trying to do to me.
Yeah, the humans there are
mean-
terrible.
I mean, we did kind of steal, but
No, he didn't. He can't prove that.
That was
As-
some
I
other
mean,
innocent rye that probably got arrested now.
yeah,
Sucks to be that
probably.
person.
As she's being told that that level of corruption has been suppressed, you hear Demona as quietly as possible go, "Woohoo!"
Yeah, that is about accurate.
I want another layer of corruption.
Kevin's
So
like,
looks at the thing.
what's your payment? And everyone's like, abstract stuff. And he's like, ah!
He's like,
Someone
Actually,
wants money.
hold on. Gentlemen,
Punches until we get it.
before you finalize taking that debt off, could I use that payment to get one of your motorcycles? I really want one of your motorcycles.
Still got the one that I took from him.
That's in the
I know,
garage.
but like I want this to be like
Wait,
officially licensed to me.
Really, you're gonna say that right here in the gentleman's room, with the gentleman right here.
I mean,
So,
We could just go steal one from a gang.
I mean, that's true too, I guess.
Hell, we could do another bank robbery. I could blast one off of a motorcycle and we could get that one.
I believe the original payment was going to be 100 gold each or something like that. 200. Wait, was
Yeah.
200?
I didn't write anything
I think it
down.
was like
I don't
200.
remember.
I think it was.
I don't think he
It was
mentioned
1 or 2.
as the gentleman just stands there staring at all of you as he's like, let us go around the room.
Well, somebody wrote it down, but I can't read.
Ballsack cat.
He knew
For
your
those at
name.
home on Zoom, we have names on our windows, and Scotty's Grunk character has not changed his back after his transformation.
I moved it on the overlay so you can see it. Here you go, folks. In all of its glory.
So.
Alright.
Girl, you just wanted more debt removed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Cyberus, what is it? Did you want the sum and payment? No payment? What requirements you're asking for?
Half and half is fine.
Okay. Half that, then some gold.
Does he pull out like a tax calculator that's got like the little receipt paper and all that?
He's got like a flip book that he's writing stuff in. He's like,
Ooh, old
Roll it
school.
Rolodex?
Roll a deck.
Onyx, what is it that you were thinking of?
Approved and a bed.
I already have a bed.
So you want some removal and a bed.
Just do the
I
half and half, Onyx.
No,
can
no,
arrange
no.
for a nice bed.
Oh, I
Any
guess yeah, that
aller-
works.
Any allergies?
Nope.
Solitude.
Half and half for me.
Tomo.
How much debt would this remove?
It removes a fraction of the debt.
No, I want a motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Like-
And Demona.
Well, yeah, at this point, I do believe Demona is going to take the. Now, is it suppression or is it actual removal of that? The
Suppression.
screen.
It's all suppression. Removal of corruption is a capital offense punishable by death.
That's right. That's right. In that case, yeah, since most of the time is going to be spent assisting or writing with Tomo, then yeah, the only thing, if it's possible to get some cash back, but the main thing is getting that screaming suppressed.
All right. So, Onyx, a bed will be delivered to your place. Did you like canopy beds?
No, it does need to be. But for at least 2 people.
I just picture her getting this most absurdly large bed now.
Alaskan
Like just
king.
like obscene.
You ever seen an Alaskan king bed?
How much?
I just
Considering the room sizes we have in the apartment, it gives the term bedroom a whole nother meaning.
yeah, like for 200 gold, like
Like a
100 gold. I don't know what.
So,
Fun fact: their bed is not an item in the PH, but a bedroll is gold, so you could use that as reference, I guess.
it's because beds were built and just never moved back in the old days. So you just anyway.
Looks like a table with a bedroll on it.
Plus, getting all the feathers in the mattress, you know.
So, Solitude, Cyberus, as always, do you want general DD dollars deposit into your account, or would you like gentleman dollars?
General, please.
I'll take the normal gold money.
All right. Ooh, the lights just flashed. All right, let's get you what I need. Okay, so Solitude and Cyberus, it was 100 gold plus some removal. That's if you're just taking money in that. Onyx, you're getting a bed. It's a nice, going to be a big, industrial extra strength one to put up with extra weight and bouncing and everything.
For the pushing.
Oh yeah. I was about to say it's one of those beds. Is it heart shaped?
No, square. He's a square man. Square, Daddy.
What's
no,
the heart
it's
of
like
a
a
rock
se-
looks like a square.
No, it's like the 70s ones. It's just a circle.
It's got a button and it vibrates.
Does it float
It
like a
spins
set
too.
running
It
chair?
twirls.
yeah. I don't think Stonewire won water bids. So
Yeah, I was about to say waterbed, then I'm like, that's a really bad idea for Onyx.
That could be, especially for her.
Sand bed?
Just looks at it and it gets pierced.
Especially, yeah. Especially for Onyx, who's just spikes incarnate. To the spike ride.
And he's like, and Tomo, you wanted a motorcycle.
Yes, please.
Okay, I will get one delivered.
Oh, I mean, I can just ride it back to my place if you got one here. Don't matter to me.
We'll have one delivered. Do you want a chopper, the sit back chopper, the what are they called?
Hog.
Yeah.
Crotch rocket.
Yeah, one of those or a different.
Crotch rocket's this fast one.
Why would you want to rocket under a crotch?
And everybody looks at Grok's like, oh,
I'm gonna tell him.
I think it would be hard. It would be hard to walk, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
story of my life.
I look over at the gentleman and he's got like a rocket on his crotch.
That's his corruption.
Rocket penis.
No, he's like he's like one of those Transformers, but there's just a rocket there instead of the crane.
Dusk Till Dawn had a pistol down there.
Now, all I can picture is if anyone's seen Shadows of the Damned.
Yep.
Well, there goes our rating for the night, people.
I mean, if they were already down from earlier.
So, which kind of
Oh,
you want a cruiser?
Oh, I like that.
I will arrange that.
you don't.
That's my baby.
You don't want like an
I
Akira
will.
one.
I can get one delivered in probably within a week.
Sounds good to me.
I didn't hear you.
I also didn't hear that.
And nobody heard what
What's
you
this,
said.
Scotty?
Boss that cat.
Something about Akira?
Oh,
Hera
I was
and
saying
Hera.
maybe I thought you were gonna go with like an Akira bike or something.
No.
I didn't know you were waiting on me. Sorry.
No, I love that bike. When I get enough money, I'm probably gonna buy one in real life. So
Akira happens in 2019, doesn't it?
yes.
So far, we're almost there, man. Almost there.
Thank God. It needs to end already.
Also, the Wear car is built in 2019, so look forward to that.
Ooh.
I look forward to seeing how they get part of Hitler's car into it.
Me too.
I know it has Knight Rider's windshield wipers.
Knight Rider wasn't evil.
That's what
His
you
windshield
think.
wipers were. Didn't come up much.
All right, so good. Guess you've already volunteered to put our new citizen up. Within a day or so, we will help him get his paperwork in place.
Sounds
Good
good.
job, everybody. Good job.
All right, who wants to trade punches until we get more corrupted?
I'm good. I'm gonna go get drunk.
I'm all right.
Demona just stands there looking at you with a fireball in her hand.
Tomo, you want some alcohol?
Yeah,
We
I
go
would
get
love some
drunk?
alcohol.
Let's
Yes.
go. So Kev, to get the three of us, Tomo, Sol, and Onyx blackout drunk, how much money would I spend?
I cast Lesser Restoration on all of them when they aren't looking.
Oh, we'll get double blackout drunk. That's a great idea.
I'm joking. I'm not high enough level for that yet.
Probably take 2 gold apiece to guarantee.
All right.
photo blackout.
It's on Sol.
Oh, well, thank you. I
Paying
have
with
that money, though.
paying with. I have gentleman dollars, so
Tom was like, I'm getting a motorcycle. I think I was going to get a magical motorcycle anyway, but I'm getting one sooner.
Gurk turns into a horse and gets that guy home, his new home, and he introduces him.
Horses don't exist.
He introduces him to the what did we call it? The game sphere or something?
He's like, oh yeah, I got one of these.
Y box.
The Y
Yeah.
box, that's right.
It's like, oh man, yeah, I got one. I have one of these at home. Before my
Y-sphere. We
corruption.
called it Y-sphere.
The Y sphere.
And the X circle.
Yeah, I prefer the RPGs or the FPSs and stuff. You know, Elder Scrolls 5 or 6 just got released like last year. You know, it takes so damn long for the games to be released. Oh.
And it
Goes
still
over
full of
Gruk's head.
glitches.
Goes over Gurk's head because he doesn't know the difference between what the heck an RPG or an FPS is. He just knows there was a game on it and you could eat things on it.
Oh yeah, there's Burby. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Super Slam Sisters.
Is that a porn?
It sounds like.
I
I
was
mean,
about to say that 100% sounds like a porn.
I mean, does Super Smash Brothers not sound like a porn?
Maybe it's one of those
less
graphic novel
less so.
games.
Less so than Super Smash Sisters.
That's sexist.
Surprisingly enough.
So I guess Tomo, after not being blackout drunk, is there a garage on like our apartment building? Like, is there garages?
I hope not. It's filled with trash if there is.
Nope. It's on
Looks like
street
an alley.
parking.
Tomo, we can make our own.
Yeah, we just smash a wall in.
Okay.
I mean, you could basically just drive it in. I mean, there are several holes in the walls and stuff. So
That's
This is
fair.
literally how I picture them. And like, they're all 3 of them are drunk. Tomo's like, "Do we have a garage?" And Saul's like, "We can make one."
Drunk science.
Jump cut to Onyx smashing in a wall.
Just jump
With her
cut
hat.
to, jump cut to the inside of the room, and Saul and Tomo are going, go, 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 go.
And Onyx, no. I picture Onyx jumping through the wall.
That's what I
Break
mean.
it.
We're standing on the one side yelling go, and Onyx just comes charging through.
I'm just picturing doing it like Rhino style, like head down, just burst through the wall.
Juggernaut style. Just go full Juggernaut.
Yeah,
See, I think Rhino because she has the spikes on her.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
that's a
you're
better
right.
point. Yeah,
We
not
got-
that big round thing.
We get the boombox like way too loud and it's just like, disrespect your surroundings.
The other one I was gonna go with would have been Beastie Boys. That works so much better.
Yeah.
Or
Granted, I feel like Onyx 100% is a Beastie Boys kind of fan.
or if
Hey,
on,
Rob-
We're good.
Who's not?
Beastie Boys is a band from the Animal Place. So you can go find them there.
I mean, hey, so it's already been made canon that Omen plays that. So
Omen's like 1,000 years ago.
I mean,
Yeah,
and
it's classic music now.
and do people who are considered gods age?
Well, it depends on the god and pantheon. But yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
you
want
are
to.
you are God. I think about it.
God of suplexing dragons, something like that. I don't know, Scotty. This was you.
Oh, Omen's one of the wrestling gods in Test Wave 2.
Onyx is definitely an Omen fan.
Unfortunately, when it comes to the past characters, the other games are the one who's going to discover more of the details of
Yeah.
all that. Sorry, folks. You're gonna have to watch the other group if you want to know what happened to all your favorite characters from season 1.
The super not cool team.
Oh,
The boring do-gooders.
The
I mean,
Narcs.
I'm assuming at some point Kev's gonna introduce Yost into this because time travel bullshit. gonna come in and hit us with 700 damage and just insta kill us.
Is that
I come from
move?
test wave 1 where things are still broke.
They're so broken Test Wave 2 too, also, but little less so in some areas.
I mean, hey, there's not a way to nuke something down for all its HP, so
That was actually a factor of something that technically was not in Test Wave 2 that allowed me to do that. So, or Test Wave 1.
Demona would like to argue against that point, Vex.
All right, so
Thank you,
at the Ventures, you guys rest, you relax.
Oh, hey, I can heal.
Is there a refrigerator?
Did you guys get a new one installed or using the old one?
What's the old one?
Well, the old one would have had a lot of things of mustard and baking soda in it. It still would have functioned, but it's one of the ones that are like. Makes a lot
I
of noise.
mean, if you guys want to salvage some stuff, I have a place here. We can just take my stuff if we're all going to be
I
living
mean,
here.
I also have a place too, so we
Like,
might want to
are
just.
Are we all just living here? Demona, are you going to move in here too?
Yet.
Does Demona have magic that fixes refrigerators?
Demona has mending, which mostly fixes her clothes from becoming just charred embers.
Okay.
So I'm not certain if I'd want to, or if it would be spared to fix a refrigerator.
Gurk takes the 9.9 pounds of jerky and he just puts them in the fridge.
As Seth walks by, he's like, "Who puts jerky in a fridge? It's made to last without refrigeration. That's the whole point of jerky."
It's better than on the floor, right? At least that's what I'm told.
There's a cabinet over there.
Can you reach it?
Oh, yeah.
You can jump, right? You jump good.
Jump up and get down.
Do Trogs have a jumping speed of any kind or any advantage to jumping?
I don't think they do.
They
They get. I think it's a very minor, like, standing jump bonuses.
Yeah, they should get something because they're frogs. Frogs jump.
It's like the giant frog ability, but nerfed for some reason. But anyway, so he puts
We'll
it.
look at the edits for that.
He puts it in the cabinet, I guess. He just jams it because they're not packaged jerky. It's just a pile of jerky, and he just into that cupboard, I guess.
It's not even seasoned or dried.
It
It's
is
just raw meat right now.
No, it's seasoned. Burnt hair.
It's cooked. Yeah, it's actually more cooked than jerky because you didn't dehydrate.
Yeah, it's charred meat. Yeah,
It's charred like the cheese. Wait,
charred cheese.
I don't know the
That
vegetable.
smells so bad.
Swiss chard is what you're thinking of.
Okay.
Burnt cheese smells so bad.
I have had cheese that had it was like the outer rind of it was charcoal pretty much. Really good. It was really good. Very intense.
In anticipation of her new bed, Onyx throws all that out.
I'm assuming literally throws it out.
Out
Yes.
the window, most likely.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
so
I have a question.
Onyx throws it out
pick
during
up
the
your
day.
bed. Yeah, you throw it out, and as you do, you just hear "ah!" as you look and see someone laying underneath it, like "ah, oh, who throws beds?"
Gurk, not caring about the
Onyx
person
looks-
underneath it, grabs the bed and drags it to his room.
I'm half shocked that Gurk didn't walk over, take the bed, and then steal the person's heart.
Is he there?
Onyx
Is he
looks
still
outside her.
there?
Who did she hit?
You just hit some random guy. You've seen him once or twice. You think he lives around in the building next to you, but yeah, it's a
Onyx peeks out the window and calls to him, "Watch where you walk."
Hey, this will be the first. It's the first time Onyx has ever bedded a guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he did not like it.
Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Give me a second.
I mean, that's not really much of a burn. Hera plays only lesbian.
I mean, that's like 3 psychic damage. I'm pretty sure.
Guilty as charged.
I have resistant to psychic damage.
Oh, then 1.
Also, at some point, Tomo in a moment of drunken clarity goes, "Oh, duh! I have a garage at home."
But that's not. But Tomo, that's not here. We need
You're
one when you
right,
come
we
here.
can make another one.
I want to ask Seth if he's any good at building or fixing.
probably fixing,
We
considering
can
what
put
you're
him to
hearing
work.
from the other room.
It's
You
like,
should just hear smashing.
I can do like a lot of AV hooking up and like video editing and stuff like that.
Can you build a garage?
Oh, so
No,
so
I can
worthless.
put surround system in there if you need, or I can wire this up as a smart place with
Tomo pokes her head in. Wait, you can set up surround speaker system in this place?
if you guys have the stuff, yeah, I can I can also build new computers and stuff. I was a little bit of what they call a nerd or a geek.
The video editing, what is that? That sounds worthless. Stares at itself in the mirror.
Yeah, my job, like I did a lot of AV tech stuff on the side, and I was also a graphic designer. Didn't get paid too well though.
Wow, that sounds like a
Did they-
horrible career path to take. You should be like me and just lay in garbage.
Oh yeah, I even got a
did they try to
master's in it.
Did they try to pay you an exposure?
Oh,
I had a lot of exposure, and I think that's what got me corrupted.
Oh, that is pretty good pay then.
just
The
hearing
guy's
that
face just
phrase.
morphs into mine and gives the finger to the universe.
How many people in this chat are working in like one of those fields? Yeah.
Most.
Yeah, it's like I'm not. Poor Scott. It's okay, most of that cat.
He decided to take a side job of being a financial advisor at a college.
I'm not even a financial advisor. Shit, they don't listen to me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. How can I pay for college? Financial aid? Shit, it's expensive. Who knows? I mean, God,
Good luck.
be born rich. My favorite just throw students who are like, we have to pay before we attend class? In America, yes. Yes, you do. When do I have to pay? Before class starts? Yes. Yes, you do.
And you'll be paying for it for the next 20 years of your life.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Only
relate.
20?
So we do have a new program at our college that actually does help students. It's called College Promises for those students who aren't rich enough to basically have, parents pay for it, but not poor enough for financial aid to cover everything. They're in that gray zone. It helps them go through college with reducing the debt. It's a new thing that our county actually just implemented.
Ah.
It's pretty nice.
Huh.
You want to know something ironic about this little topic? My state just made adult education free, but any outstanding debt is still there.
Mm.
Yeah. But off that topic.
Off
to
that
another
debt,
topic.
not to another debt.
So
Yes.
what are
Like
these?
for in our D&D.
So what is this RPG? Is that one of these games?
Okay. Yes.
What?
Playing games.
Oh, this RPG is fun. He thinks the game is actually called RPG.
Well, we're designing a party, and remember, this old school. This game uses the old school rules from Minotaurs and Mazes and stuff. It doesn't use the newer stuff.
Oldest school rules?
Yeah, but avoid the some of the forums and stuff. There's some assholes on there.
What's the eat button in this game?
Oh no, the only character they can eat is part of the DLC you have to get later.
I don't know what the DLC is, but I'll look for it.
Yeah, it's like 10 gold to get it.
Rock's like the stereotypical parent trying to play the game with their kid, but they don't know what video games are. Where it's like, A buttons attack! And he just like literally stops everything in the game, doesn't move, doesn't look at the screen, just looks down at the controller and just like presses A once after spending a minute trying to find it.
Gruk's that comic of that, like the stick person that walks. Are you winning, son?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
And then you play Tetris and all the old people come out and annihilate your asses. Look at this new Tetris game. Ooh, Tetris. I've been playing that for 30 years. Annihilate the youth.
Man, Tetris 99 was exactly that. There were some hidden assassins in that game.
Old people just taking their revenge on all the youngins.
Back in my day, there wasn't a 99. You were battling yourself.
You were trained in the Tetris. I was born.
That and the really shoddy controls.
Anyway,
Yes, I'm born
so-
in the Tetris.
as we have gone off topic anyway, we'll probably be ending tonight. You've accomplished the mission. You all do level.
Woo!
Oh, hey, it's at
Level
a
5.
hey, it's at level up. Oh wait, that's not on the screen.
Can I pursue another layer of corruption as part of that? I feel like we haven't got one in a while.
You want some-
I believe that could have been a form of payment, right?
I mean, I would just go eat stuff until I feel better.
So one other layer. Yeah, if you guys want layers of corruption, it's not a game.
Oh, Cerberus and Gurk just punch each other then.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
we can-
Cyberus just like, I eat stuff until I feel better. I feel like that's just mood in a half right there.
Yeah, if you want some more corruption, I will roll for it and tell you probably tomorrow, or tonight, depending if I can get the PDF up. Old computer here has been working hard.
Old,
I have it up.
Old Betsy.
Oh, Betsy. Yeah. Let's see.
Dang, I'm gonna have to design Tomo a cut. Exciting.
So, yeah. So who is wanting extra corruption? Just Cerberus?
I mean, Gurk will never say no to that.
Okay. So
While Onyx, Sol, and Tomo are doing shots and alcohol, Cyberus and Ballsack, because that's what's on it, are just punching each other to try, like going shot for shot, trying to get each other corrupted.
I just sent
Everyone's going
you
shot for
two
shot.
the numbers. Send me what it is, because there might be a few things that have to alter and or be like, it might be a bit weird.
Okay.
Question for the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to swap out one corruption for a new?
That is potential, yes. That's something you talk to the gentleman about.
Okay. I guess after this, I'll need to speak with the universe about talking to the gentleman about this.
Because,
Technically, my
Oh.
character could remove your latest level, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't want it removed. I want it swapped out. I don't want the screaming to be suppressed if I could have a different type of corruption that might be better or better suited for Demona.
But yeah, I rolled that up and let you know
Yeah.
off stream and stuff right now.
Copy that.
Anything else before we leave? These fine people who are watching, all 7 of them.
Oh yeah, we actually got a few. Hello, everybody.
Hey, peoples.
Good
They're not all just
night.
us, are they?
They
I'm
might.
not on it. My computer cannot handle that.
I know Jesse's watching. He's always watching. No.
I get 15 temp edge points a day.
All right. So if anyone else doesn't have any plugs, I guess.
Oh, were we doing plugs?
Yeah. So let's actually get into in-game mode here. Any plugs?
Go ahead.
Oh, me first? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be on a stream on Monday. I'm not sure what the channel is yet, but that should be fun. I'm doing a superhero thing, so
Ooh.
yeah, I'm going to be playing as a crazy, actually, basically a corruption character.
Hey,
So that'll be fun. Other than that, I mean, yeah, I'm probably going to post some moth girls onto my Twitter. So
Nice.
I look forward to that.
Anything else? Tomorrow, we have maybe close to the last game of our Steampunk Morpheus, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Planned on being the finale, but maybe not.
It all depends. We might have like finale, maybe an epilogue or so. It all depends on things. But that is on Ballsack Rock's channel. Find it at ballsack_Gruck. That's on Scott's channel tomorrow at 7.
At 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, yes.
Yeah. Hopefully my computer will work properly and we can actually get playing on time. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. And then Sunday, our Waterdeep game, where they have just traveled through time and are trying to figure out what's going on. And one person in the game, in real life, actually knows where they are potentially, and they're probably like, "Oh shit!" Ain't that right, Scott?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, so with that, and if there's nothing else, did I miss anything?
No, thanks a lot though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next week, maybe more action, maybe more squirrels. It all depends on what everyone wants and where we go. All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Not next week, the week after. Next week's
Yeah. Next week's the losers.
Yeah, next week's the Narc campaign.
Yep.
Yeah, the paladin, whatever.
They have a cool motorcycle.
I like
Or
the
is
Narcs
it-
though. They're pretty cool.
Are they making their own garage? No, I didn't think
No.
so.
Yeah, do they have their own tech guy?
I feel like this is literally the thing of they have an army. We have an Onyx.
Exactly.
All right. So see y'all later if you're still on stream.
Bye.
Bye.
That's Vidania.